Boom, boom. Let's all go to court. Boom, boom. Hey, you lawyer guys.
Movie time again, boys and girls. My good friend Marissa, Roberto, and I just got out of a screening of Ted 2. Yes, the first one wasn't quite enough.
I just need to stop you there for 1 second.
What's that?
I'm not your good friend, I'm your thunder buddy.
Okay, you're my thunder buddy tonight, just for the duration of this review. So 4 minutes and then we're done.
Fine. Okay, great.
So let's talk about the premise. What's going on here?
Well, I didn't really know too much about the movie going in because I didn't really want to, as I didn't really enjoy the second half of the first Ted.
That's right. That was terrible.
I felt like if I learned too much about the plot going into this one, it would just spoil the whole movie because I would know exactly what was going to happen. But guess what, Jones?
What happened?
That's exactly what happened when I sat down because everything was so obvious in this thing. Oh man, Ted.
Listen to these pain noises you're making.
Because, okay,
it sounds like you ate a bad burrito and it might be repeating on you. You're suffering right now.
I am suffering. First of all, because we're wearing these shirts. We didn't even point them out.
Well, that's all right. We don't need to point them out. Let people discover them.
I have the extra large on. Jones has a small. He likes it that way.
I got a great body.
Yeah, okay. He likes to show it off. And Ted, well, he's trying to become a person. He's trying to be a person out there in the world. Because apparently he's not. Apparently he's just property.
That's right.
So they make a lot of references to a lot of things happening in our society right now, but they could have just left them as references. They didn't have to point them out so obviously as well. I don't know. I guess this movie doesn't really take its audience too seriously.
Really? Listen, we don't always agree on this show, but on this one, I think we are in a full agreement. I agree. The second half of the first Ted was abysmal. Vic and I saw it together. I hated the second half of Ted so much. I have the Blu-ray at home.
Why?
And I just can't even bring myself to watch it again because the second half is so terrible. Giovanni Ribisi, who plays sort of a psycho stalker, he unfortunately is back in Ted 2. He was my least favorite character. I, for some reason, blame him for everything that went wrong in the first Ted. All the stuff that was bad about the first Ted is extended and drawn out here. All the great lines, the great moments when you discover this character who's a child's toy doing stuff that he really shouldn't be doing. The surprise and the shock and the awe is completely gone here. He tries to act disgusting this time, but I feel like it's a joke we've experienced before, so the freshness of the joke is stale now, and it's all gone completely. All the fizz, whatever fizz this movie might have had, and it could have had fizz because Seth MacFarlane, he's a whippersnapper. He has lots of ideas. He can write comedy like nobody else right now. But he can't do this. He can't make feature-length movies. He should go back to making TV shows. That's where he is right at home.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Wow, I can't believe we're in so much of maybe we are Thunder Buddies.
Maybe we are, because I was sitting there thinking, wow, you know what? This might be a good half hour. Because he has a lot of punchies, a lot of punchy jokes in there.
There's a good half hour of jokes
listen,
in there.
There are more than 6. You were laughing at some points. I think you forget because you hated the movie so much, but you forget to laugh.
Listen, I really only laughed 2 times over the course of this whole thing. Why are you laughing? I'm trying to save you from spending money on this movie that you should not be spending money on.
Okay, let's be honest, Jones. You had more than 2 laughs. This does pass the 6 laugh test.
The other ones were forced. I did have more laughs, but they were forced.
Sir, I apologize for my 5-year-old child. Bad Butch, you sit there and eat your fish nuggets.
The other problem here is Amanda Seyfried, who is a wonderful actor who I've seen in other roles and other films, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember the names of them, but I'm telling you here, it is like watching a piece of styrofoam try to act. She's so empty and soulless and uninspired here. She does not belong in the comedy genre. I think Mark Wahlberg does for sure. Can you do your Mark Wahlberg impression?
Oh, say a little more for me.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Listen, no, Amanda Seyfried is fantastic, and I think she is fantastic in this.
She's a fantastic person. She's terrible in this movie.
No, she's not terrible in this.
Oh my God, she brings
working
nothing.
with the, she's working with the scraps that she's given, and so are the other actors.
She doesn't even make the best of it.
What, is there a problem?
Well, you know, I just don't want my lawyer singing Frozen songs during the opening argument.
I feel like she does.
She's not spirited at all.
Now you're looking for other reasons to hate the movie.
No, I'm blaming some of that's on her.
No, when it's just plain and simple, this movie should just be a half an hour. It should be a television show, and we would laugh and have fun. And
listen, I'll tell you this. I'm only going to give this movie a 2. Ted, the luster is gone for me.
Yeah, I'm giving this movie the exact same score I gave A Million Ways to Die in the West. It's a 4.
I'm a psychic. How did I know that?
EP's movie coverage is brought to you by Nintendo. Check out Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for the new 3DS.